We're gonna start off with some fun. Today we're gonna have fun. Like Chris said, the market's tough. We got stuff going on, so we got to make it fun. For those of you that have been on one of these before, you've heard us talk about Connect Set Learn. For those of you that this is your first Pro Plus Partner webinar, Connect Set Learn is a framework. There's a bunch of these out there. You've heard ALM, appointment, location, motivation. Connect Set Learn is Ojo's version of this, and it's really simple. Connect. Be in a spot with a big smile on your face, high energy, ready to connect with the consumer. Set an appointment to meet with the consumer in person as soon as possible. Third is learn. Learn about their motivation. Learn what other properties you can show them, and learn what else you can do to drive value for them. That is the playbook that the top agents and teams in the country are using to find success with, especially with live transfers. What I'm going to play for you today is a really good example of Connect, Set, Learn, and a really good example of what many of us were trained to do in the 90s, where it's like, no, are you pre-qualified? We need to do a buyer's consult, and like kind of playing gatekeeper to properties. The reason is there's a number of agents that, and these are your calls from your teams that we're listening to. Your success managers are listening to these and they're sharing them with you. And there's a number of you that tell me, but no, Jeremiah, like, look, we don't show property to people who aren't pre-qualified. We don't show people, without proof of funds that, and I just want to help you understand you are only in your own way and your agents are only in their own way. So we're giving you real live examples. So start with a good one. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Can you hear this?
Okay, great. I have RJ on the line who is local and very experienced with the area. 92010. They do a wonderful job, so you're in great hands. I'll hop off the line now and let you to continue speaking. And Elizabeth, you may get a follow-up from us in a few days just to make sure you've gotten everything you need. Have a good day, and thanks everyone for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Great morning. My name is RJ with Heller, the home seller, and I apologize for the wait, so it won't, take much longer. But you did inquire about the property on India Street. When would you like to take a look at the property?
Can I see it on Sunday around 12:30?
Sunday around 12:30. Okay. Well, what we will do next, I'll check availability, and I can give you a call back in the next 5 minutes. Would that be okay?
Yep, that's fine. It's just I'm at work, so I don't have a lot of time, Okay.
No, I absolutely totally understand. And about that property, what sparked your interest?
All kinds of things. I'm just new to the market, so.
New to the market. Okay, exciting. And that's what we're here for. We can't wait to meet with you, really share with you what to expect in every step of the way. And were there any other properties you like to see while we're out there Sunday?
Yeah, there were two that I want to see. And they're in the same neighborhood. All right, let me see what the other one, or I put what the address for the other one is. The other one is 700 West East Street, 1001, San Diego.
Okay, perfect. We'll definitely take a look at that as well. And if you are at work, we could just send you a text message instead of a call to see if we can see both of those Sunday. And we are excited and glad that you're working with our team, Chris Heller's team, because we'll also share with you our off-market properties that our clients that have exclusive access to and full access by working with us. Awesome. So you don't have to compete with other buyers, and we'll share that Sunday. So again, next steps are I'll text you once I get availability from the sellers to see if Sunday at 12:30 works. And and let me just confirm that we have your correct contact information. Your phone number is the one ending in 9736.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, I'll text you right now just so you have my contact information. And once I get confirmation, then I'll let you know that it's confirmed for Sunday. And then, looking forward to meeting with you. All righty?
Yeah. So around 12 o'clock or 12:30, that'd be good. I'd love to see both of them. But I have an appointment at 1:15, a party. I have to be at 1:15 or 1:30. So I've got about an hour. And so if we could see both of them, that would be ideal. Okay?
Awesome, yeah. If we can fit those in and then you party afterwards, that sounds like a great Sunday to me.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, RJ.
No problem. Be on the lookout for that text, okay?
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. How'd RJ do? Like, y'all can come off mute and talk. You can comment in the chat. You can use the emoji reactions. How do you do?
It was amazing.
He's pretty darn good. I want to go see houses with RJ. RJ is like a party and a realtor all in one. Yeah. Yo says he's really good. RJ did a great job. He connected. He was clearly like he was in a place with good cell reception. He was ready to take the call. He had the information. He set the appointment. He got straight to what do they want? Oh, you want to go see it? What day and what time? Awesome. Let me confirm with the seller. He learned what other properties, are there any other properties that you'd like to see? And what you heard in that call, she started with, I'm really busy. I don't have time to talk to you right now. And as soon as he asked a good question, which was, are there any other properties you'd like to see? She was like, oh, hang on. Yeah, just a minute. I got all the time in the world because you want to know what I want to know. Right. That was a really, really good call. And that's probably in the top 5 to 10% of the calls that we listen to. That's like what we're looking for. Ready to hear?
I'll add one more thing. He also listened well when knowing that it was at work. He said, "Hey, I know you're at work, so I'm just going to text you the confirmation instead of calling you back." Right? So it makes the consumer feel like they're being heard because they are.
Yeah, spot on. Good call out, Chris. Yeah, RJ did a lot of things right. RJ, if you're on here, don't get a big hat, or else we'll play one of the other calls. No. All right. For those of you, like, if you have questions, ask them, post them in the chat. We're going to go the other direction. Keyword backtracking. That's right, Devin. That's exactly what he was doing. Look, at OJ, we're not in the business of making fun of people or giving a hard time. So we have stripped out any identifying information from this call. And just like when you listen to Dateline, we like changed the voice a little bit so it sounds kind of funny. That way nobody will know who this is. We did flag this to the team leader, but we're going to play a call for you. When I got my license in 2001, this is what I was trained to do. We want you to hear how it feels in 2023.
All right, thanks for holding. So I have on the line who specializes in Houston. Let me hop off to have the two of you continue speaking, and you may receive a follow-up in a few days to make sure you got everything you need.
Hi. Sorry, I'm driving right now. What?
Oops,
so I see
right
that
now.
you're interested in a specific property, or are you just interested in that area?
Yes,
Didn't read
that area.
the
I
text
live in
message
the
we
area,
sent.
and I saw there was, I think, 4 or 5 for sale, and I spotted that one on High Star. Do you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Sorry, you kind of cut out.
You know what? Yeah, I spotted the one on High Star.
Uh-huh.
Did you see the one I'm talking about?
Yes, the one on, 12805 High Star.
Yes, yes.
So you live in the area and you're wanting to buy?
Yes.
And have you been pre-approved?
So we have the funds.
So you're paying cash?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your timeline to move? You're like, you've been looking and you saw this one, or just give me a little bit of backstory about your experience so far.
Yes, we just have to arrange a few things, but we're looking to purchase pretty soon. As soon as we can get everything arranged. If this is the right
Okay,
place.
what does arranged mean?
I'm sorry, what?
What does arranged mean? Like, I'm not understanding.
Yes. Well, we're looking. As soon as we find something that we like, we're going to purchase it. We're not talking months down the road. We're talking,
pretty quick.
soon. As soon as we find something good.
Okay, cool. Do you have any availability later this afternoon or tomorrow for like a virtual buyer's consultation?
Yeah. I put in there. I don't know if you saw it. I get off work 3:34. I put in a request maybe like 6.
To do a buyer's consultation or a showing?
Well, showing.
Okay, well there's a lot happens before showing, so we need to do a buyer's consultation first, and I would need a copy of everybody's ID and proof of funds. So if you want to send that over to me, we can get everything.
All right. I'm gonna end the pain. How many of you would be as patient as this consumer that is trying to buy a house for cash that wants to go see it this afternoon? Probably not many.
I would have hung up. I would have absolutely hung up.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, candidly, the agent, well, yeah, there's a lot of things that like they could have done a better job. They could have put themselves in a position to like take the call. They could have not been driving. But other than that, they kind of did what a lot of us were trained to do. They said, how are you paying for it? They asked for proof of funds. They set a buyer's consult instead of scheduling a showing. This is what we were trained to do in the early 2000s, and they're doing it. What's funny is just like when they release a new Mac and you suddenly look at the old one and it looks super old and funky and like, why would anybody ever want it? Once you see the new way and you put it in the context of the old way, it quickly becomes clear why this is not the path to success and just how much friction this creates with consumers. Chris, you look like you're gonna say something.
Yeah, I want to add something. So we Jeremiah and I have listened to hundreds of calls. Maybe we've hit 1,000 by now. As a company, we listen to thousands of calls, and we also see what happens after we make these introductions. The data is overwhelmingly clear. The agents that use the process that Jeremiah outlined at the beginning of this, that don't create friction, they get in front of them, they get an appointment first, like the first call we heard with RJ, are converting at significantly higher rates. It's not even close. So right now, consumers they have an expectation. We all have expectations on what we want and how we want them, and expectations change, right? Right now, expectations are you want something, you don't want friction, you want it easy, you want it now, and it's up to us as service providers to meet and or exceed those expectations. And the good agents are doing that and getting great results, and the ones that are still using things that worked in the past are wondering why they're not converting, wondering why consumers aren't responding to them anymore or getting back to them.
That's right. So we are going to share this with you. We're going to encourage you to play these for your team. So they have a good example in the opposite. It does actually get worse if you keep listening to the call. This is a help us help you moment. Your success managers are going to keep giving you your calls. Take the time, listen to them, coach your teams, and work through them, because ultimately, we're both making an investment to make these introductions happen. And then it's the agents working with these consumers that are going to dictate whether or not those investments bear fruit.